Hi, and welcome back, everybody, to Wager Talk TV. I'm Ross the Boss Benjamin of WagerTalk.com. Today is Tuesday, November 4th, and I'm going to be covering the Thursday night NFL matchup, AFC West showdown between the Raiders and the Broncos. The game will be played at Mile High Stadium in Denver. And will the Raiders be able to bounce back from that gut-wrenching 30-29 overtime loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars, or will the Denver Broncos continue to be a red-hot team as they've won 6 in a row? Could they cover this sizable spread of more than a touchdown in a division matchup against a Raiders team that's hungry for a win? So I have those answers and much more coming up soon, folks. Just give me a minute here to go through a couple friendly reminders. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please take a second to do so. Hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your page. And it's absolutely free to do so, and you'll be privy to some of the best sports betting experts in all the world right here at Wager Talk TV. And be kind enough to hit the like button for me on this video. Just a small token of appreciation for the work, time, and effort I put in to bring you a quality free pick video each and every time, and also to do my very best to put you on the winning side of the ledger. So I appreciate it. Just hit that like button and let us know who you like on this week's NFL card, whether it be this Thursday night game or even the games that are being played on Sunday. Just leave your picks in the comments section. I just ask you, keep it respectful. Don't be demeaning or disrespectful to anyone. Even if they have a different opinion. That's sports betting, folks. It's the nature of the beast. We're going to disagree on occasion. Doesn't mean we have to go to war. So, again, keep it respectful, and let's keep this a positive community. All right. So the Denver Broncos right now are an 8.5 to anywhere from an 8.5 to 10-point favorite. But there are 3 8.5s out there, and there are a couple 10s, and there are some 9s and 9.5. So again, I'm doing this better than 48 hours before kickoff. So these lines are subject to change depending on when you view the video. The total right now seems to be pretty constant at 42 or 42.5, depending on where you're looking. The Vegas Raiders, like I alluded to, coming off more of a heartbreaking loss last week than a gut-wrenching loss. I mean, the bottom line is this game goes overtime. The Raiders, who have struggled mightily and lost 6 of their last 7 now, they score a touchdown right at the end of the overtime period, down 30-23. Of course, Jacksonville scored on the opening drive of overtime to take a 30-23 lead, and then the Raiders' ensuing drive saw them score with seconds left to play in overtime, a touchdown, and they went for 2 and were denied the 2-point conversion, losing the game 30-29. Now that drops their season record to 2-6, and like I alluded to, they've lost 6 of their last 7 contests. Their only win coming against 1-7 Tennessee Titans. The Raiders in their last 3 on the road have not been very good, folks. 0-3 straight up in ATS in those situations, and they've been outscored by a combined 112-30 in those 3 road games, and an average of 27 points per game, 27.3 points per game to be exact. They were outscored in that 0-3 straight up in ATS current stretch in their last 3 on the road. Denver is coming off another come-from-behind win. I say another come-from-behind win because they've done it on a few occasions this year. This seems to be, statistically anyway, the best fourth quarter team in all of the NFL, as they trailed Houston going into the fourth quarter, came back, won the game 18-15 on a walk-off field goal as regulation time ended, and that now pushes the record to 7-2, and the Broncos are now on a red-hot 6-game win streak. Their 2 losses, by the way, this season Both came on the road at the Chargers and at the Indianapolis Colts, and those two defeats came by just a combined 4 points. So this is very close to a team we could be talking about at this juncture at 9-0, but their current record right now is 7-2. The Broncos are a perfect 4-0 at home, and during those 4 home wins, they outscored the opposition by 13.5 points per game, and also outgained them by 161 yards per contest. Their last 3 at home, by the way, their offense has really been dynamic in the last 3 home games. 35 points per contest on average scored, and 448.3 yards per game of total offense per contest. Denver's defense leads the NFL in sacks this season with 40. And to put that number in perspective, the next best team when it comes to sacks in the NFL is at 28, and that's the Detroit Lions. So a distant second are the Lions to this Denver team, who's on pace for 75 sacks this year. And if that comes to fruition, that would be a league record, because the league record is 72 by the 1984 Bears. But that comes with a caveat, because the Bears only played 16 games this year. Denver will play 17. In any event, this is a lethal Denver Broncos pass rush. Denver won both meetings a season ago, 34-18 at home against the Raiders, and then went to Las Vegas and won 29-19. I have a very nice betting angle here as it applies to NFL Thursday night favorites, specifically all NFL Thursday night home favorites of 7.5 or greater, playing after Game 8 of the season, and they're facing an opponent with a win percentage of 307 or less, which the Raiders have at 250. Those Thursday night NFL favorites of 7.5 or greater in those exact situations, 11-0 straight up in ATS since 1995. The average line in those 11 games, the favorite was laying 11.1 points per game, and the favorites outscored the underdogs by 21.4 points per contest. I'm going with the Denver Broncos here, -8.5 over the Las Vegas Raiders. I had my first losing week in football since the first week of September. Just a terrible week, and you know what? It's time for a bounce back. Despite that atrocious week, I still, college football and NFL combined 40-24. That's 63% since September 11th, and a net profit of plus 42.46 units during that time. College football did have a winning week, a slight winning week, as I cashed in with my 5% best bet once again in college football, which makes me 7-2 with my college football 5% best bets this year. College football 26-14 on the season, 65% win rate. That's I am number 1 in win percentage and number 2 in units earned this year in college football. Last year, by the way, in college football, number 1 in both win percentage and units earned. In 2023, my college football premium picks, I was number 2 in units earned. So this is not out of the ordinary for me to be making a killing in college football. And that takes me to this. You can get my Weekend Warriors special again this weekend. Saturday, all of my college football picks, including the 5% best bet. Sunday, all of my NFL picks, including the 5% best bet. And if I have anything that I'm releasing on Monday Night Football, you'll get that as well. $49, folks. Keep in mind, my 5% best bets are $35 alone. So, and you're going to get everything else that I put out besides those best bets, and all for just $49. I gave you my records. You know how well I've been doing. I am transparent. I did have a bad week, but I could tell you one thing. Coming off a bad week, I'm a very dangerous individual, and I've shown that throughout my career, where I bounce back strong, and I plan on doing the same this week as well. You can now get the rest of my college football and NFL season right through the national championship game and Super Bowl for $495. That's 14 weeks still left in the college football and NFL seasons. That amounts to $35 per week, folks. $495 will get you the rest of college football and the NFL right through the national championship games and the Super Bowl championship game, I should say. All sports, by the way, up 132 units since May 13th. And you can get the rest. You can get, a 365-day all-access pass from me right now. It's usually $19.99. We are now marking it down to $14.99, $500 off. Limited time special offer. Folks, that amounts to $125 per month, $4.10 per day, 132 units in net profit since May 13th. That's going on 6 months, folks. Jump in and make money over the long haul with somebody who's a proven winner like myself. I know it's a big ask at $14.99, but it's still $500 off. And I gave you the numbers when you break it down per month and per day. You can get that right now at my personal link at WagerTalk, wt.buzz/RB, wt.buzz/RB. Until the next time, for Wager Talk TV and Ross Benjamin, take care and God bless, folks.